Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this build of the wheels. I actually decided to paint my wheels. They come black, but I actually decided to paint them. So let's get started on building this. Slide this inside the tire, and then you're going to take the M2 by 12 millimeter screw, so those are the ones we're going to be using, and you'll need 6 for the front, and you will also need your bead lock. And you put your bead lock over the top of it. Now first you want to push this into there's a little slot in the wheel, and you'll push the rubber into it. Seat it down in there just like that. Then you'll put your bead lock over the top of it. I don't think there's any certain direction. The bead lock, it looks the same either way. Set that down on the top, and then just start screwing these in, and I'll come back when that's done. Okay, so I started doing this already. What I'm doing here is I'm just starting to put the screws in. I didn't put them in very far. Just get them started, and then you're gonna go in here. I don't know if you can see in here, and you're gonna push the tire down into the little groove in there, and we'll do that all the way around, and then we'll start screwing this in. Now I'm just using a star pattern. And I'm not going all the way down yet. I'm just going a little ways down. Then I'm going to go back in here again in the middle between there and try to push that bead down in there. These tires are going to be a little bit annoying to get on. So anyways, that's the process, and I'll get back with you when I get done with that. Okay, so that's the front side. I still haven't gotten the back on there yet, but anyways, that's gonna be your front part, and it's on there pretty good. So we'll get the rear, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've started the rear already, like I've been doing with the front, and I just kind of try to work this bead down in there. So I just got to keep pushing around the tire, try to get that bead to push down in there so I can get in with my wrench and try to pull down on the bead inside. And just to let you know, it's not going to be easy, and you may end up doing this a few times. You may end up backing out the screws and reseating it back in until you get it. This is going to be one of those tough ones. So push down a little bit more here. Then start screwing it back down in there. Alright, so I got this rear to hold. Pretty decent. So alright, I finally got these last two wheels done. So it's been around, I don't know, 4.5 hours to get all 4 of them done. And the back, you just got to work it until you get it down in there. I just had to keep pushing and then putting the screws down each time and push again, and I did that all the way around. And it just takes a while to get it in there. So it'll look like that when it's done. And just in case you might be wondering why one is silver and one is black, they're the same on the front. I just didn't have enough paint to finish this last tire, which doesn't matter to me because you're not looking at the back anyway. So those are done. Now to mount them on the car, I'm just going to run them this way. But if you choose to run them the way that the book says to put them in there, then you're going to take the hub, put this on the axle, then your nut, your wheel nut, will go down inside there, and you'll twist it in with your wrench. So this is on the axle. Then you'll take your tire and you'll take this front piece right here, that's actually right here on the tire now, but this you'll put into there, but first you'll put this cap through this, and then you'll push it down on there, and then you'll screw each screw in, and that'll mount up your tire to the axle. Alright, now that we got the hub on and the nut on and this star piece into the wheel, we're going to put the cap in there, and then we'll take our wrench see if I can do this. I've got a light in front of me and I've got a camera in front of me. Let's see. Alright guys, 1 down, 3 more to go. Yeah, I'm not going to do this on camera, so it's going to take a while. So I will come back in a few. Okay guys, there it is. Everything's all mounted. Wheels are done, tires are done. Got everything mounted with the little caps on there. That was really hard. I've never mounted tires and wheels that way for that much detail. It looks nice, but if I'm going to run them on the trail, I am not going to have them like this, because if something happens where I got to have that tire come off of there, I'd rather just have the single nut to take that nut out and pull the wheel off. But as far as detail, this really does look good like this. And if that's what you're into, that's what it's going to look like. So, I still need to mount some things down on it. I'm not complete, but this is... I'm sure everybody's been waiting to see what this looks like. So there it is. Let's put the body on it. Now I know the body's not painted. But there it is with the body on it. It's got plenty of flex. So she looks good. Now I just got to decide how I want to paint it. And then I still got to mount all the fixtures on here, like the grill and the probably the door handles. Looks like it's gonna have windshield wipers. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna paint it and then mount all that stuff to it. But basically, at least now you can see the outcome of it. Please join me in the next video when I will hopefully have the body painted. That being said, it may be maybe a couple weeks out before I get that done. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.